Right guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you the best way and what I think is the only way to make 10k a month plus as a copywriter in 2025. So this is something that I'm not seeing many people talking about, and every beginner copywriter seems to fall into this trap of I'm just going to write emails and landing pages. First of all, I'm going to tell you that is a terrible idea for one reason. Nobody's buying that anymore. It's just not an in-demand service. We've got tools like Claude, we've got tools like ChatGPT, and whether you like it or not, they can probably write better landing pages and emails than you, for one simple reason: that is going on cold traffic, right? So what do you do instead? You do direct response creative. Now, if you're looking at me going, what the fuck is that? Rather than me trying to tell you, I'm just going to show you. So I've got this brand up here, right? Now, this is a typical direct response brand, right? That run very heavy, direct response heavy ads, right? They sell this product. It's just a typical like health device that helps like posture, neck pain and stuff, right? If we look at their ads, it's not your typical ad.
Do you have one of those
First thing to note is it's 5 minutes and 42 seconds long.
weird neck humps? Watch this. I always thought that the weird
Now you
neck
might be
hump.
looking going, that's like scammy as fuck, nobody's buying from that. I'll tell you how many people are buying from that. Because if we look at the amount of ads they're running a fucking shit ton of ads. 320 ads. I always resort back to this brand because they just crush it with like in-feed VSLs. Now that is like a heavy direct response style ad, right? Now, the type of brands that you want to look out for and sell that kind of ad to, because this is the most in demand, like the reason that this is in demand is because brands are struggling with this. They cannot convert on cold traffic, right? So like I've got a lead list of brands. This is a brand that I found that was on my lead list. Now let's take a look at their ad library. 33 results, a bunch of static ads. Like, what is this? What's that? Like, see the difference between that and the other ones?
So the best thing, or one of the best things about Meaningful Beauty is that you will feel results, maybe before you see a lot, but you will touch your
Who's
skin
watching that and buying?
feel.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to like take pot shots at this brand, but these ads are not converting on cold traffic. Like,
All right, so if I had to choose my favorite products from Meaningful Beauty.
like nobody's buying from that, right? But what makes this brand the perfect brand to reach out to? They're trying. They're actively launching ads. 24th of October they launched their last one. 33 results. They're trying to spend money, but they cannot convert on cold traffic, and it's because they do not understand direct response creative. So that is what we're going to bring to them. So I'm going to show you how to kind of write an ad for them. First of all, I'll show you how to find these brands. You're going to come over to Fiverr. Right now, if you tell me in the comments you do not have $60 to spend on a lead list that might end up resulting in you getting like a 5k a month role, leave, right? Anyway, type in Shopify owner B2B list. You want to go through, message these people. You can get a list of like 500, like let's go into this guy for example. Like you can get a list of there you go, 1,000 leads for £70, which is fucking ridiculous. And that is going to last you ages because you're only going to be able to do 5 to 10 outreaches a day. And I'll show you why. But you want to ask the person first as well. Shopify only. Actually, I'll write these down. So these are the things that you want to ask for. They must be running ads. Must be running at least 30 to 50 ads. Like typically, I'm not actually doing active outreach right now, but normally I'd go for more than that. I would say 100 ads. But if you're just first reaching out to people, maybe go for 30 to 50 ads, maybe go for 100 ads, whatever you want, right? But they must be running ads. What else must they be doing? They must be on Shopify only. Now, you can reach out to other brands that aren't on Shopify, but it just becomes a pain in the ass. And like, I've worked with brands that are on like, what is it, Magento or whatever the fuck it is, WooCommerce. It's just a pain in the ass to use. You don't want it. Shopify only. This is super important. Problem solving products only, right? What does that mean? Typically it's going to be health brands like supplements, food products, gut health, hair growth, skincare, things that have an acute pain point. You're not going to be able to sell things like phone cases and I don't know what else, headphones. Like, you're not going to be able to sell that shit with direct response creative. That's not the type of brands we're looking for. Fashion, jewellery, nope, that's not it. Problem solving products only. What else do we need to look for when we're asking for that? That's pretty much it, to be honest. Shopify only, problem solving products, skincare, health, like all that shit. Must be running at least 30 to 50 ads on Meta, obviously. And you're going to get a list of brands. And a lot of them are going to be like this. You're going to go, and you need to ask for their ad library as well. So that they give you the list, and it's like, got their email, their brand, their store URL, their name, all that shit. And you want to have their ad library as well, so that you can easily look on it. Now, if I look on here, this brand is running 33 ads. They're struggling, right? Now, what we're going to be proposing them is an ad similar to this. Now, this is a brand called Pet Lab Co. Right? Now, these guys have got the perfect crossover between Hug Terra, which is like a super hardcore direct response style ad. Like, if we look at these, like,
If your dad has a hump from working,
they do look proper scammy. So if you were to try and, if you gave like this brand an ad like that, they're going to be like, I'm not fucking putting that on Meta. That's going to destroy our brand. Even though their brand's making negative 10k a month, right? They're just not going to do it. You need to play into their ego a little bit. But this brand does it perfectly. So this is Pet Lab Co, right? Now, if we look at this, it's still a VSL style ad, right? It's not playing it. It's still a VSL style ad. Now, first of all, let me go through what a VSL, what's the difference between, what is a VSL ad, right? A VSL ad is an ad that has structure. That's basically what it is. It has structure and it has meaning. We're not just sending out products and writing a script that's like, oh my god, I bought this off TikTok Shop and now I feel good. Like that's not working. I'm going to write a VSL for you in a second, but it's got structure, and the structure normally goes like hook to lead to problem to solution tease to solution reveal to CTA. Different VSLs have different structures. Some of them you're going to have hook, then you're going to have problem agitation, then you're going to go straight to solution, you're going to have problem mechanism, then you're going to have solution mechanism, then solution, then CTA. Like, there's a bunch of different structures, but the main thing to understand is it has a structure, and it has a structure for a reason, and that's because this is for cold traffic, people that do not know, like, or give a fuck about the brand. They only care about their problem. So it has structure, and this, like these guys do like a perfect crossover of like, what would you call it, branded direct response.
This is a sign of yeast growth. This is a sign of yeast growth. This is a sign of yeast growth. Now, if you've seen your dog...
So it's not, that doesn't look as scammy, right? That's what I mean there. That doesn't look as scammy. 2 seconds, I need to let my fucking cat in. Oh my god, you're doing my that, son. So, if we look at this,
paw licking,
like,
occasionally itching or head shaking.
it looks more branded.
You've probably thought
like
these were normal dog
but it still
behaviours.
uses the structure.
But sadly, they can
You know what I
actually...
mean? It still follows that structure though. That is the main thing, and that is what we're going to be doing. Right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to pick a product and we're going to write a short VSL for it. And then I'm also going to show you how we can use AI to actually create the B-roll and the visuals that go along with it very quickly. I'm not going to go too deep into that. But let's go for body, whatever this is. Let's pick a product. This. You cannot even click on this. What is going on here? Okay, right, fuck it, we'll just go for it. Go full page. I'm going to take a screenshot of this entire package, whatever the fuck they're selling, and we're going to write a short VSL script for it. Right, so this is like my VSL project. If you want access to this, click the link in the description. I'm just going to say, write me a 3-minute VSL script for this offer and focus on agitating pain points. Normally when I'm writing a VSL, I'll go a lot deeper into the prompt here, and I'll pick an angle before it, I'll pick an awareness level, etc. But for this example, I'm just showing you really quickly what we're actually trying to do here. So I was going to go ahead and write a VSL script. I don't know why the fuck it's putting it in a PDF. It keeps doing that. Don't put in PDF, put on plain text on artifact. But this type of script, and then what we can actually do is we can actually just reach out to a brand and send them this and be like, look, I noticed that you are doing a bunch of static ads. You've got some videos that are like UGC videos that aren't going to be that great on cold traffic because you're not calling out pain points. You're not showing your customer like a better life with your product. It's just not very good copywriting. And I can tell that you're struggling on cold traffic. And you can give them a VSL script like this. Why is it doing it like that? Anyway, it's done it like this. But if you look here, look down at your hands, now touch your neck, feel that skin. Here's the harsh truth that nobody wants to admit. While you've been obsessing over your face, spending hundreds on serums, the rest of your body has been aging faster than you realise. Your neck, your chest, your hands, your arms, they're telling a completely different story than your face, and it's giving away your real age every single day. You're getting ready for a special occasion, you've done your makeup perfectly, your face looks years younger, but you feel confident in your skin, but then you put on that dress, the one with the lower neckline, and suddenly in the mirror you see it, the crepe-like skin on your chest that looks nothing like your face. We're basically just agitating pain points here, and we're using a structure, and then, you know, it's a longer script. Now, that is the type of ads that we can propose that this brand uses. Now, I'm going to show you something else. This is something that I also do for my clients. We use Google AI, what's this called? VO3. Now, we can make the actual visuals that go into the ad with AI. We don't use all AI ads. We use some B-roll, we use some customer footage, but for stuff like hooks and using like medical cross sections, we can get really cool stuff out of this. So I'm going to show you an example. Now, normally I use like JSON prompts as well for this, but I'm just going to show you the kind of stuff that you can get out of this. Let's go back over to Claude, and I'm going to say something like, you are a text to image prompt, no, text to video prompt engineer specialist. You are going to come up with an idea for a hook on this ad. I want it to depict like aging body skin, make it like a medical cross section. And then I'm just going to put in, I have not got a script. You know what I'll do? I'll just put in the product. Yeah, we'll just put that and see what it comes up with. And what this is going to do is it's going to give me a text to video prompt that I'm then going to put into VO3. And what we're going to try and get is some sort of like aging skin that's like a medical cross section that we can use for a hook. I'm going to just write it. Medical cross section showing neck skin aging quickly. I don't know what else to put. We'll see what that comes up with. Right, so this is what it came up with. Oh, it's actually not bad. It's quite graphic. But obviously I made that in like 3 seconds. I would be going through it a lot more different types of prompts to get exactly what I want. But you can quickly see that is disgusting. But this one's probably better. But you can quickly see how we can actually create the visual parts of the ads as well with AI. Now, that is what I'm proposing that you do. Go ahead and watch all of my other videos where I talk about a lot more in depth about how to write these ads, the different awareness levels you need to be hitting. I've got a bunch more videos that talk about this, right? But I just wanted to give you an overall overview of exactly what we're trying to do here, the type of brands that we want to reach out to, and what we're actually trying to do for them, and how we can actually fulfill it all with AI. I'm telling you right now, this is the most in-demand thing that you can sell right now, because all of these brands that are struggling, they're running 33 ads, they're launching new ads all the time, but they just have no understanding of cold traffic and how to write a more direct response ad that's going to work top of funnel. They only know how to do these bottom of funnel static ads that are not going to be able to scale and take spend. So that is it for this video. I think in the next video I'm going to show you a full outreach where I would actually go through maybe 3 or 4 brands and quickly write VSL scripts and maybe some advertorials for them as well. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys in the next video.